Now, when I talk about the difficulties of women in Province 5, I'm going to have to ask you to imagine for a moment that you are in a mountainous region in a remote area in Nepal, which is barely connected by roads. You're a woman who gets up at 5 in the morning. You don't have a male member of the family to help you because the male member is either migrated in search of better livelihood options or have deceased during the civil war. The only livelihood option that they have, which is farming, is not rewarding. It's subsistence. It's not profitable. They don't have access to good inputs. They don't have access to markets. So all they can do is produce and consume. They don't even produce enough surplus to be able to sell in the market, even if they had a nearby market to sell, which they don't. So that is one of the problems. The other problem, as I mentioned, is that women are overburdened with responsibility of household chores, responsibilities of their families, taking care of their families, and responsibility of livelihood. And what's more is that all of this is aggravated by the impact of climate change. Women are facing new situations, new challenges that they don't know how to deal with, because that's something that never happened in the past. They're losing their winter harvest because the winters are drier, or they have, erratic monsoons that causes landslides that wipe away their fields, their harvest, their lives, their homes, their livelihoods. So these are what we have identified as root causes of the problems. So we at Practical Action, we're proposing to come up with a system that would operate by itself even after the project leaves. And that system is a system that will change the root causes, that will turn around the situation for these women in Province 5. And by that, what I mean is we talked about the root causes as unprofitable agriculture. So we want to make sure that we empower women with the right tools, the right technology to be able to produce not just for themselves to feed their families, but for them to be able to sell in the market. We want to make sure that the scattered production is aggregated, so there's certain volume that they can sell to the market. We want to capacitate institutions of women so that they are able to take active part in commercializing their produce. We want to equip them with technologies that can help them adapt to the changing climate. We want to be able to give them seeds that are not affected by the changing climate, for example. So these are some of the things that we're trying to do to make sure that the farming is lucrative. And in order for them to be able to better access the market, instead of them having to carry their produce to the nearest markets, which is probably 5 or 6 hours away, we are proposing to use gravity goods ropeway. We will work with the municipalities, the local municipalities there, so that they also co-invest in these infrastructures that is going to last them even after the project is over.